All right, time again for Smart Money Monday. We're continuing the topic of savings. If you missed our last segment, you can get caught up on our website today. Keane Santos, Assistant Main Banking Center Manager from Bank of Hawaii, is here to give us some tips on how to make saving easier. Now, we know that we should be saving, but why is it so difficult, Keane?
Yeah, Steve, I think a big part of it is just setting aside time for yourself to really sit down and make a budget based on, you get your paycheck in and all these bills pop up as far as your phone bill, your rent, your electricity, and it's hard to really set aside that mind space to set a budget.
Yeah, bills. Ugh. All right, which leads to the next question. How do you save when you don't have the extra income?
So it's really looking at whatever's left over, even if it's $5, $10, and really setting aside the mind space to say, hey, I need to put this money aside and save it. So even if it might sound silly to look at $5 or $10 that way, it really can add up over time, and it's $5 or $10 more than you were doing before.
Which means more savings in the long run. How else do we make savings easier?
The first thing I think is being realistic about your budget. So let's say that you look through your past bank statements and credit card transactions and you spend $300 a month on groceries. You definitely don't want to put $200 in your budget because that'll definitely add up and catch up to you in the end. That's the first part. And the second thing is really paying yourself first. So setting aside the money when your payroll does come in to say, hey, I'm going to go ahead and put this money aside for myself.
All right, can you give us some specific examples?
Yeah, definitely. So 3 quick ways to do this. One would be setting up a direct deposit where you can actually split up a percentage of your payroll into different accounts. The second one would be automatic transfers with your banking institution. You can pick what day you want to transfer, how much you want to transfer, and always edit those as well. And the last one would be a sweep account. So let's say you have a weekly budget and there's some money left over. At the end of the week, whatever you do have left over, consider it a victory won and sweep it to another account.
What are some other ways we can save?
Making savings fun. So, maybe grabbing a group of friends or family and really striving through goals together. So one example of this was a group of people I knew once did dollar savings per week. So $1 the first week, $2 the second week, $3 the third week, and so on. And by the end of the year, they were saving over $50 a week, which equated to over $1,000 for the year. And it made it a fun competition for them as well.
Nothing makes it fun like trying to beat somebody else.
Exactly.
There you go. All right, lots to think about, some great tips. By the way, coming up next week, we're going to talk about saving for a big purchase. For Keane Santos, I'm Steve Uiha.